So we completed our first feeder. So honey, why don't you explain what it is exactly you did?
So I took a 4x8 sheet of plywood, 2 pieces, made it thicker so that way it was durable for the constant weight and the wind and the bad elements. I added the bracket that holds the 35-gallon pail, so that way we can...
so that's the little U-shaped thingy.
So that's going to hold the barrel in place, and then I'm going to put some little ties around the loop of the actual handle to the...
Oh, that's how you keep it from slipping through. I was
and
curious
then
about
that keeps it from going up or down.
Nice.
And this way you can open this with ease without having any interference in the back, because you got to open it up pretty wide, like so. This way you don't got to fight your back wall. You can pick up your lid and put the hay inside.
So he solidified everything around the corners here and around the open area so that they can always get hay. And then it's much easier. We don't have to fight anymore with any of those slow feed nets, which can be a real pain in the butt. So yeah, and then why don't you show them what you did in the back to keep it upright?
So on the back end, got that locked in. We put some boards to stabilize it with the T-posts.
So we've got 3 T-posts here, 1, 2, and 3.
This is going to keep it more structured. Now, I put 2 boards in here. That's for the actual bin. That's what's getting mounted to
the metal bracket.
The metal bracket's getting mounted to these 2 boards, and I will screw some more screws in there to make sure it's solid. But for right now, I tacked it so that way we could mount it together, and then
nice.
Makes it more stable.
And then he added these 3 boards as well for stability.
Yes.
So hopefully it won't go anywhere. It's a little mobile, but hopefully it's not going to bend the T-post. That's the most thing I'm worried about, because it's heavy. But we'll see how the horses handle it. I'm a little worried about them getting a foot caught in there, but it has to be low on the ground because I want them to eat naturally. I don't want them to have their heads up all the time, so I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we gotta test it out and see how they handle it.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing to try one to see.
Yeah, I think we should just end here for the night. It's really freaking cold.
Yeah.
And it's getting dark, but this way we can see if they'll even eat out of it and if they're gonna have any problems with it and if there's anything we need to adjust.
Yeah, and this way we can do it in the next ones instead of doing it on every one we just do. So.
Right.
So that's pretty much how we're tackling it at the moment. It may change.
So yeah, it's all invention and practice and
yes,
envision, and then seeing how it actually comes out once you've envisioned it. But we're supposed to have 10 of these eventually, as long as this design works out. So there you go. That's our latest project.